Today's very latest news coming to you first from the fabulous Pattaya Media Group here in Pattaya. And if you could like and subscribe, that would be amazing. Thank you. In what many see as the opening shot at the closure of Kumpitas Moored Forward Party, the Constitutional Court ruled unanimously on Wednesday that they were guilty of seeking to overthrow the country's constitutional monarchy system. This is they propose plans to amend those sections of the Constitution which are designed to protect the monarchy. The court yesterday ruled that those involved should cease and desist in any furtherance of the idea, which has never been broached in Parliament. And many now predict that there will be someone who will propose the dissolution of the party as a result. The court said that Peter and Move Forward had carried out their election campaigns without taking into account the principle that the king must be above politics and must be politically non-partisan. And a reminder to YouTube viewers that comments on this particular story are simply not allowed. Thailand's foreign ministry is expected to ask the cabinet to approve an ambitious plan that would see him broaching the concept of free travel between the majority of European nations in the Schengen area and this country, with many pointing out that the European group rarely affords such to a nation, but rather to a region. The proposers claim that it is indeed a viable proposition. If approved ever, that would allow travel without visas both ways to 26 different nations. Newly recruited civil servants can expect a 10% salary hike aimed at those on incomes of under 18,000 baht a month and including teachers. The increase will not be afforded to those on higher incomes, but is seen as an inducement for those considering government employment in any department. The Thai state has highlighted the increasing use of e-cigarettes, illegal in Thailand anyway, by schoolchildren. Estimating that usage has risen fivefold in just 7 years, it's a tough one to control here, as sales are technically illegal, but the cigarettes are easily found on most markets. And Thai immigration teams have found themselves between a rock and a hard place, as they are currently housing a part of the Russian-Belarusian pop band who were entertaining without the relevant work permits on Phuket. With many objecting to their expulsion from the nation, the law clearly states that that is in order. It's been clarified by supporters that if deported they may face issues, as they've been vocal in their opposition of the leadership in Russia. The National Security Council was finding facts out about the matter this week. And staying on Phuket, an Australian man who turned up at the airport without much money and facing a fine for overstay has finally been sent packing towards ours. The 44-year-old had a flight ticket but only 8,000 baht, not enough to cover his 11,000 baht fine. He claims that he'd reported the theft of his wallet to police previously. That, though, would have seen them checking his passport at the time. But instead, funds became available for him to say goodbye to the land of smiles. Meanwhile at home, and a shooting between two Thais on the North Pattaya road has seen police report that a 39-year-old local man, employed in security at an entertainment venue, was shot by a neighbour with whom he'd had a falling out. The 6 a.m. shooting, in which he was shot 4 times, has been blamed by the now missing gunman's family on his being beaten up by the now demised man, along with his pals, and a pit bull dog that bit him. A warrant has been issued for his arrest. The sun may be shining again in the region, but that doesn't help employees at a Rayong factory where they manufacture solar panels, as this week has seen several hundred laid off work, blaming a drop in demand for the product. Despite the popularity of solar power, many have not been paid in full for a considerable time. And in Rongpru, a domestic row between an Englishman and his wife saw police called by her, after it's alleged that she drew a kitchen knife to attack him, but he overpowered her and instead stuck her with the weapon. The 27-year-old was treated for hand wounds. No word if they kissed and made up, or whether they were separated before police left. And with the Met Office promising highs today of 30 degrees dropping down to 25, a chance of showers, a day that will be very humid but with decreasing clouds, we can expect the real feel of 35 degrees. Local and national news today from Fabulous 103 FM and Fabulous Pattaya Media Group. And to get a notification every time we release another bulletin or program, like and subscribe to our channel, Fabulous Pattaya Media Group, by using the link below.